Hello there, Katarn here, and boy do I have something cool to show you. So the other day, I was on Ueda, just enjoying some noodles at my favorite local spot, when I noticed something on the floor. Look at this. This is the lightsaber of Jedi Master Indara, played by Carrie-Anne Moss in The Acolyte, faithfully recreated by Damiensaber. God, this thing is so cool. Not only is it a screen-accurate replica of Master Indara's saber, it also houses a Xenopixel V3 blade. Now, for those of you that are active in the lightsaber community, you already know that there are a wide variety of different kinds of lightsabers out there on the market. The most common one projects lights from inside the hilt through the blade, kind of like a flashlight would. Those are typically referred to as RGB sabers. The difference in a Xenopixel is that all of the lights are contained within the blade itself. It has a self-contained lighting system. It's got this little copper contact plate on the end here, and some corresponding contact areas deep down inside the hilt here. Like, seriously, this thing is freaking bright. This saber also came with a handful of extra goodies, like this USB to micro USB card reader. There's a chip inside the saber that lets you customize everything from color and sound effects to the ignition patterns, the lights themselves. There's even an app on your smartphone that you can use to quickly customize the saber in real time. It's pretty sweet. We've also got several of these teeny tiny blade retention screws which attach the blade to the hilt, and a little mini hex key tool for installation. Look at this cute little thing. So like I was saying about the Xenopixel sabers, it's predominantly a set of self-contained lights within the blade itself. However, there are also light emitters in the handle. And just out of curiosity, I just want to know how bright this thing is without the blade in it. So like, okay, that's pretty bright. So you're going to take the blade, insert it into the top of the hilt like this, fasten it up nice and tight. Moment of truth. That is a bright saber. Look at that. Wow. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy indeed. So many different presets. Customizing this thing alone is going to be so much fun. And if your blade looks like this, you might have had too many death sticks. So talking about the lightsaber itself, I really like the design of Master Indara's hilt. I think this copper tone really helps root it in the aesthetics of the High Republic, while still conforming to the sensibilities of a galaxy reorganizing after the fall of the Starlight Beacon. In Phase 1 of the High Republic books, there's a very strong, almost pre-industrial revolution aesthetic, and everything is kind of handmade with this artisan quality, and that applies to the lightsabers too in a big way. After the fall of Starlight Beacon and the new protocols being put in place, one of them was mass production of lightsabers to make sure there was always a ready and available supply of weapons. And so they kind of become a bit more no frills and a little bit closer to what we see in the sabers of the prequels and the OT. And I think that change has been reflected here. This is the saber of a Jedi in the late period of the High Republic, but it still has at least a little bit of the elegance that we've come to know from Phase 1. So in the Acolyte, the higher your level of skill and mastery with the Force, the less often you're probably going to actually use your lightsaber. It's held in reserve as a last resort. Unless, of course, you're Yord and you need a flashlight. But no matter what your lightsaber philosophy is, I think we can all agree it's better to have a lightsaber and not need it than need a lightsaber and not have it. Thank you so much to Damiensaber for sending me this replica. This is a kingly gift, and it will make a fine addition to my collection. I've left a link in the description of the video to the Damiensaber store if you want to pick up one of these bad boys for yourself. This is my first Xenopixel lightsaber. Honestly, I have a lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge, and then I have like basically a glorified flashlight from Star Wars Night. But this is a cut above. Like the level of brilliance and brightness and just and customization. I think they've made a Xenopixel guy out of me. I'm gonna have to start collecting these now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, may the Force be with you.